my name is Brooke, and today I'll be going over my industry case study project. First, I'd like to discuss my career goals. My goal is to become a music producer. A music producer oversees the recording sessions and overall production of a song or an album. They need to have great communication skills since they work with a multitude of individuals, from artists to recording engineers. They also need to be technically proficient to understand and work in the studio. Music producers are in charge of creative direction and will aid in the composition of the music. So why do I want to become a music producer? Music has always had a major impact on my life, and I'd like to continue creating music to inspire others. I want to be in the studio working with artists and engineers to create powerful and meaningful music. There's a cultural impact music, and in turn music producers have, that I would like to be a part of. Now, other than becoming a music producer, there are two other careers that have caught my attention: recording engineer and music editor. More often than not, you'll find a recording engineer working in the studio. They set up all the necessities needed for recording and will typically run the board during recording sessions. They will also edit the sessions to make a cohesive track before sending the session off to the mixing engineer. There is no required schooling or training, but a degree in sound engineering or music production is highly recommended. It's also common for recording engineers to start off as assistant engineers. Knowledge of the hardware and software technology is essential for all recording engineers. There is also a constant communication between the music producer, artist, mixing engineer, and others involved in the recording process. On average, recording engineers make approximately $78,000 annually. This can range from $44,000 a year to $135,000 a year. On the other hand, music editors average about $71,000 a year, and this can range between $59,000 to $111,000 a year. A music editor will sync the music up with the film or TV show that is being produced. They will also create temp music while the original soundtrack is still in the works that can be shown off to the studio executives. They work with the composer and re-recording mixer to go over the final recording process. Like many careers in the music industry, there's no formal training required, but since music editing and musical skills are necessary for this position, it's recommended to have a degree in music production or music composition. Although the main job is music editing, having some general knowledge in film and TV is also beneficial. And since there's a lot of interactions with others, interpersonal skills are also beneficial. Now I would like to discuss two women who have inspired me and who have made an impact in their respective industries. Jill Zimmerman is a recording engineer from Germany who has made a career for herself in recording and mixing in Canada. She has won 2 Juno Awards for Recording Engineer of the Year for her work on This Is From Here by Harrison Kennedy and Touch by July Talk. I would personally be interested in becoming a recording engineer like Jill. She seems to have the same passion for music as I do. I believe that by the time I finish school, I will have the musical and technical skills to become someone as talented as Jill in recording engineering. Carol Urban started her career as a re-recording mixer for the Discovery Channel. She is now the president of the Cinema Audio Society, CAS. She has been nominated for the MPSE Golden Reel for Best Sound Editing. She has also worked on several popular shows such as New Girl, Grey's Anatomy, and The Bachelor. Although I'm not nearly as talented as Carol Urban currently, I believe I can develop the skills needed to be a music editor and work alongside someone like Carol Urban. I am open to opportunities and enjoy the detail orientation that it takes to become a music editor like Carol Urban. I'd like to thank you for giving me your time and listening to my industry case study project. Thanks.